So I have to say that I have never really paid much attention to James O'Keefe's work. Usually, when you see that he releases this break-in news video recorded undercover, it's like this breaking news that's gonna change the narrative in so many ways, and you say, okay, if it delivers, something should happen. I don't know whether not only the United States but the world. Then nothing happens for some reason, and that is disheartening in many ways. But this time, he claims that he has this video of a guy who was recorded at an airport by a citizen journalist, and he was saying, apparently, okay, this is the problem with this kind of videos. This video, Glenn Prager is a Jeffrey Epstein investigator, Department of Justice. I'm going to just be clear about this. That James O'Keefe made sure to put a disclaimer at the end of the video in which the Department of Justice, let's say, set the record straight. This individual worked at the DOJ as a program analyst over 15 years ago. 15 years ago. He has no understanding of or access to the underlying facts in this investigation. His statements should not be considered accurate. It is disgusting that someone would further exploit victims of sexual abuse by fabricating stories for their personal benefit. So again, this is the problem that I see, that you have sent me this video. You should check this. Jesus, you are covering the Epstein client list, the victims of the Epstein, whatever, all this, that it's absolutely not a hoax in itself. There were actual victims. There were people who were trafficked too. And the part that Donald Trump said this is a hoax is that all the way that it has been, rehashed and infected with misinformation. But this guy was claiming this. I'm going to just play this. I'm going to read this aloud. It is not talked about yet, but it's soon to come out that the Epstein thing, the Epstein was a CIA informant. I mean, this is this guy, Glenn, who was approached by a lady, citizen journalist or whatever James O'Keefe considers her. And at what, at what point can we think that he was just trying to impress her? I'm going to keep playing this just in case. Let's see. Okay, he says, afterwards, Epstein was a CIA informant. Epstein was in the CIA, answers Glenn. I'm going to say it myself because the sound is very bad in the video. I think Trump is protecting a lot of other people. He's not protecting himself because there's nothing there, but he's protecting a lot of people. That is quite vague. And I'm going to continue with this. Let me see. Because Trump's now saying it's a hoax. The case like a hoax or something. Come on, it's not a hoax. He's been on the plane, many times. It's just he has never on the plane with the kids. I've seen the itineraries. I have interviewed all of the victims. There's never been an instance where Trump was on a plane with these kids and a sexual assault occurred. So this guy, this is a problem with these videos, is that we have proof that Epstein was CIA. And the conversation is so mechanical. And it is so, it's spot on. It's like those messages. It's like the text messages between Tyler Robinson and his boyfriend. It's like just so on the nose. That's what I think that maybe James O'Keefe at some point, I don't know, he did some stuff. I really can't remember, but the last 2 or 3 times that he has released his breaking news video, we have confirmation that Jeffrey Epstein was CIA. No, well, this doesn't pass the smell test. Let's continue either way. Let's have fun with this. But that can't be said for Clinton, and it can't be said for others. Oh, how convenient that only Clinton is mentioned and the others are not mentioned. This is always also a pattern with that group of victims. You remember that they appear in public. We are going to make our own list, but in an anonymous way, and we are not releasing it to the public. And you say, but okay, we know that this happened. Everybody knows that this happened. Why are so many people trying to, I don't know, farm clout from this? While the Clintons were on the plane, while Bill Clinton was on the plane, there were sexual assaults that occurred. Right. And how do you know that? And how does Kash Patel not to know that? Or Pam Bondi hasn't done anything about that? I don't know. How about this whole Epstein thing that's going down right now? As the undercover journalist, I worked on that case. I used to interview all the victims. And my picture was 20 to 30 victims in Palm Beach that I was interviewing and dealing with and stuff like that. All right. And then we would go ready to go to trial, and they would flip. Why would they flip when going to trial? This is just fishy. Epstein would just pay them off, and they were just these little kids. They pay off their family. They're all broke kids and poor families. It's like he's rehashing the tip of the iceberg that we already know. So you pay them off like anywhere from $150,000 to $500,000. Nothing in that guy's world, and they were claiming they pull out his LinkedIn profile, and I mean, this is the thing that I say about these videos. James O'Keefe, how can you trust what somebody puts on their LinkedIn profile? Give me a break. Are you for real? I could say that, I don't know, I'm an astronaut on LinkedIn, and who could verify it? Nobody. I tell you this because it's not talked about yet, but it's soon to come out that Epstein was a CIA informant. I'm gonna go just fast forward this. So the DOJ was settling a case, and they were just letting him, Epstein, do house arrest, and they minimize his Epstein arrests. Oh my God, how is this English? English, mofo, you don't speak it. Part of that is because all the victims keep on flipping, and they didn't have anyone to go to trial with. The more important part is that DOJ didn't want to go after him because he's an asset for the United States and Israel, for the CIA. No. This guy wanted to get laid. This guy wanted to get laid at this tail as all this time. I just know that's what Epstein was, and that's why he was protected so long for this. I don't know if he was protected, then why were you investigating the victims? And if he was the CIA, okay, I can understand that the FBI and the CIA are two different things, and he was an investigator at the Department of Justice, and there's a separation of, entities. I just know that that's what Epstein was, and that's why he was protected so long for this. Oh no. And people turn a blind eye about all this garbage that he was doing in the United States. He had a lot of secrets, with more about Israeli stuff than anything else. Oh my God, this is appeasing. This is appeasing to all the Jews haters out there. What else? I mean, he was doing stuff for Israel and the United States. He's saying this for a third time. He was working for both. They claim that Trump's involved in this and that stuff. He wasn't. I mean, I've seen the agendas. I've seen how convenient that Trump is right now, the president. You make sure to say that Trump is not involved in anything of the sort. Yeah, this guy. I don't know who to trust anymore. I've interviewed. The Clintons were there 100%. And while the Clintons were in the plane, while Bill Clinton was in the plane, all this stuff. He's repeating in the same video. Like he's making an extra long video repeating the same. I don't know what's new that I have never seen that Trump, so hesitant to show what's going on, with releasing those files. I think he's protecting a lot of other people. He's not protecting. I think he's protecting a lot of other people. He's not protecting himself because there's nothing there, but he's protecting a lot of people. Oh my God, no. Oh no. Then at a restaurant, the case is like a hoax or something because Trump is saying that. It is not a hoax. Trump does a lot and says a lot of stupid stuff. Again, this is the same. James O'Keefe basically did the same video and just posted it twice to fool us. Man. No, why, brother? Why? I really thought there was some kind of meat and potatoes in there, but no, this was just a nothing burger. LinkedIn, and you put a disclaimer that the guy that the Department of Justice says that he was an analyst like 15 years ago. Man, I just do this because people, you have to look into this, Jesus. You have to look into this. Yeah, I have. I just looked into this because you wanted me to take a look at it, and I can tell you that Glenn, well, he just wanted to go for the horizontal mambo, maybe have some fun, but no, that is no, red herring, a bad lead. But again, I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy. Much love and bliss.